As we wrap up the year and head into the new year, we see an awful lot of lists of things, the best of this year, what's coming up in the next year. I got a better idea. I've got a better idea on how to spend your time. Let's talk about that in this episode of the VOHeroes podcast. So it's natural. There's this watershed event, the new year, that happens around now, and it's natural to look back on things that happened in the past year. There's all kinds of articles and listicles of the best movies, the best books, the best audiobooks, the best commercials, the best sporting events, concerts, etc. Or what to do for a great new year? What's the best thing to do for the year that's upcoming? How to not make the same mistakes we made this year next year? And I think part of that is, most of that actually, is a bunch of useless navel gazing. I'm just going to say it. It's like, okay, maybe it's the tradition to do that, but there are things that you can do around this time of the year when not a lot is happening in the industry, no auditions, no spec scripts, no writing samples, no voiceover auditions as we head into the new year. What you can do to maybe make up for things that have gotten behind. And what I'm talking about is your admin work, your office hours. We don't talk about these things except when we're first learning how to be a performer. We get, maybe an hour's worth of training in what we need to do to keep our resume updated, our reels updated, our writing samples updated. Oh, and by the way, here's some advice. Do this every week or every month or every day. Have office hours every day. We tend to forget that because we get wrapped up in the cool stuff, the performance stuff, the ethereal stuff, the skill stuff, as opposed to the kind of boring stuff for some people. Now, I have this unfortunate tick in my makeup. I love doing mundane work, repetitive, boring work. It calms me down, it soothes me, it makes me happy to get those things done. If I have to rename a folder full of 100 files on my hard drive with dates or with something, I love doing that kind of work. I'll figure out how to systematize it to make it happen faster. Bear with me, it's weird. So I tend to look at admin work and office hours work as something that I like doing, and I actually try to keep up with it. But there are still times when I'm about to submit my resume and I think to myself, I'm going to take a look at this and see if it's up to date. And I go, oh my God, I've been in 6 television shows and I've done 16 commercials, or I've done 8 audiobooks or whatever that I haven't put here yet, or I haven't put on my profiles yet. And so it's always sometimes a surprise that I do have that kind of work to do. So my advice to you this time of year is, don't make the mistake of thinking that what happened this year has anything to do with what happens next year, or that you can predict your future based on your past, or that even looking at your past is going to be some sort of magical formula for making your future better. You got to treat your career like the stock market, because what we do for a living can't be predicted. Your past performance is no indicator of your future performance, but you can make it easier for yourself and for the people that are going to book you if you keep your admin stuff updated. Do it now. You got the time to do it now at the end of the year when you got nothing else to do, right? So update your resume. Look at your reel and see if there's things you can add to it or take away from it. Look at the samples that you have on profiles on casting sites and see if there's things you can do to move things around. Don't do it for the sake of doing it, but do it for the sake of showing your best stuff, putting your best foot forward. Now's a great time to do it. That's what what do you do this time of year other than try to avoid questions from your family about, how your career is going? What kinds of things could you possibly put it in the comments below? I'd love to hear what you have to say. You can hit the like button if you like what you're hearing. You can subscribe to the channel. You can be notified when the next episode comes out in the new year. You can do all those things. You can also share this with another performer, another creative type who might want to hear this advice, this suggestion, this one weird tweak. I'm David H. Lawrence, the 17th. I thank you so much for watching and for listening and for having a great year with me, and I'm so looking forward to the upcoming year. And I will see you in the next episode of the VOHeroes podcast.